cocoa grows best 10 to 11 degrees north or south of the equator. So naturally, Trinidad is ideal for growing cocoa.
Trinitario cocoa is a hybrid strain between the Criollo and Forastero varietals, which thrives in Trinidad and is valued for what is known as its fine flavor. Fine flavor cocoa is highly prized in the chocolate industry globally, with Trinidad becoming a leading producer by the 1830s. However, the cocoa boom on the island was driven by the labor of enslaved people, thriving on its dark history. Nonetheless, this prosperity didn't last. These factors and others brought about a sharp decline in the viability of the cash crop, while the discovery of oil and the ensuing growth of the oil industry on the island shifted economic interest. In more recent years, there has been a re-emergence of cocoa estates, with small farmers bringing about a comeback of the cocoa industry. Trinitario on the Edge, a documentary produced by filmmakers Denise Speck and Oliver Milne, gives insight into efforts by 4 local cocoa farmers to preserve the heritage of cocoa production in Trinidad.
Initially, we were thinking about creating a lot of photographs and interviews and just capturing the narrative of Trinitario cocoa based on the stories of Trinitario farmers. But we really quickly realized that in order to really reach a broad audience of people, we had to change our strategy. Because, you know, with articles mainly articles, you don't reach as many people. Whereas with videos or documentaries, you actually have the chance to reach a lot of people.
The filmmaker adds that the project evolved from its original form into what she refers to as a piece of art that is made for a broad audience. The project, partially funded by the Inter-American Development Bank and partnered with Uber Green, aims to highlight the success stories and opportunities within the cocoa industry through a much different approach. The director of Uber Green and project manager responsible for the production of the film gives insight into the transformation of the project.
And initially it was just a social media shorts kind of approach. But as we engaged with Denise as the filmmaker and we started bouncing up some ideas, we thought, okay, this has the potential for a documentary to go deeper into the matter and to develop the ideas a little further.
The film, now 3 years in the making, is more than an avenue for entertainment. A representative from Organic Trinitario Cocoa coins it an instrument to raise awareness and a tool to educate people about the local cocoa industry. He says what is needed for growth is not a single-pronged solution.
And the reality of it is that there's no silver bullet that's going to help us grow. We at the OTC have taken an approach where we realize in order for us to thrive, in order for this industry to grow, we need to start helping each other. We need to start sharing information. This film was conceptualized with the idea of bringing attention to the industry. So more people would reach out. People would ask for help.
I would have liked at least one of them to get more involved and for continuity and also for help.
Trinitario on the Edge gives perspectives on the harsh realities of the obstacles faced to keep cocoa farms thriving, and also gives a glimmer of hope that there are those on the front lines fighting to keep the industry alive. Now completed, the next step is to officially enter the film in local and international film festivals. I'm Khary Roberts, urging you to live for local.
Islands in the sun.